What up folks, Cajun Blaze here, and today we're going to talk about blade lockup. Yeah, I get this question a lot. Hey Blaze, how's the lockup on that blade? How's the lockup on this blade? And first of all, we're going to try to make this quick, but I'm here to tell you that a manual folder typically has a stronger lockup than an assisted open knife and an automatic knife. Typically, the blade lockup is stronger on a manual blade, manual folder, as opposed to a automatic. We'll start off by looking at this one here. This is my Scarab Microtep, and you know, if you take the blade and wiggle it, it's pretty solid, but you can feel it's not rock solid. You can feel a little play in the blade, which, you know, that's to be expected, because this blade needs to be a little bit loose for it to function properly. It does open with authority. I've never had any spring problem. I did buy this used. It's from 2004. Not sure if the previous owner had any issues with it, but I have not. And that's we're going to go through some automatic blades first. This is my oldest automatic. Bought this in 1998. It's an Auto Striker Tanto style blade, and yeah, it's seen some wear and tear, and I had to change the spring once. This has a little bit of play also, but again, I've cut. The reason this thing has scratches is because I have cut open a can with this blade. My can opener broke, and I needed to get a can open, and it was the only thing I had, and I was afraid that I would break it, but I didn't snap the tip or anything like that at all. And other than it getting scratched up, it works fine. This is my oldest automatic knife that I have, from 1998. Still works properly. I don't carry this knife anymore. I used to a long time ago, but it's a collector for me. I'll never get rid of it. Another automatic that I have, that I do use and I have used, is this little Benchmade Mini Reflex. And out of my automatics, this one seems to have the strongest lockup, and I have 3 of these left. The green one and 2 black ones. So this is the strongest lockup I have out of all my Benchmade automatics. Let's see, another auto we have here is, let's pull out this Spyderco Citadel. Beautiful knife, kind of chunky. I carried this when I first bought it, probably back in 09, I think it was. I bought this in 09 at a gun and knife show, and a super strong opening. Never had to change a spring on this one. Of course, I don't carry it a lot, but good solid lockup. Really impressed with how Spyderco built this. This is their first type of automatic knives that they ever came out with. I'm not sure that they came out with any other automatic blades other than the Embassy and the Citadel, and just a beautiful blade. This is the Diablo by Lone Wolf, manual opening. Another good solid lockup here for a manual knife. Of course, it has a liner lock, and you can also open it automatically by moving the handle this way with your thumb. It pops open. See there? Just move that, and the blade pops open. It's got the black matte finish. Anyway, nice solid lockup on here. Trying to show you. Move it back and forth. It's got I mean, you know, little not rock solid, little bit of play. Close that up, and then you can open it manually if you'd like. Let's see. That's all the automatics that I'm going to show you. Now let's go into assisted opening. This is a SOG knife, and this is assisted opening. You just flick it with your thumb, take this lock off here. Flick it with your thumb and it opens with assisted opening technology. And little bit of wiggle, but again, not bad. I mean, you know, it's got a full flat grind blade on it, and it's built pretty tough for the type of knife that it is. Little bit of play, and you can tighten this screw up and make the play make it have less play. But what you'll do is you'll run into it won't open properly. This is the first SOG Flash 2 that I've ever bought, from 2006. This is the anniversary edition, 1986 to 2006. It's got that little stamp on there on the blade. SOG Flash 2. This is the combo edge. And again, a little bit of play in here. More play in this knife than some of my automatics. A lot more play than some of my automatics. The SOG Aegis. Same amount of play as the Flash 2. Not much. I mean, it's not going to wobble on you, but still, all in all. This is a Kershaw Blur, and this is an assisted opening. A lot more solid lockup than the Flash 2 made by SOG. Really hefty, solid blade. You flick it open, and this one has a lot more lockup, good solid lockup, as opposed to the other ones. No up and down play either. Just nice solid lockup. Let me look at this up and down play. None. I don't have any up and down play on my Flash 2. Just a little side to side. Benchmade Deja Vu. This is a we're done with the assisted openings. This is a manual folder. Really solid lockup, and this is a liner lock. Emerson HD. Now this is a solid lockup here. Very similar to my Sebenza. Both are liner locks. Just a good solid lockup on these knives. I mean, this is just, man, I love the Sebenza. The tolerances on the Sebenza, it's just perfect. Right there in the middle. Anyway, we're here to talk about lockups on blades. I'm running out of time. Very solid lockup on this HD, Emerson's HD7. Picked this up from Cold Train a few years back. Some other folders. This is a nice military, Spyderco military. Liner lock also. Rock solid lockup. No blade play up or down, side to side. Let's see here. You know, of course, we're going to pull out the Cold Steel Recon 1. I mean, that is like a fixed blade there. No up and down, no side to side. Just, man, this is just a solid. I love the Triad lock. I'm convinced it's probably one of the best in the market for lockup, you know, locking mechanisms. And just opens smooth. It's a, you know, if you're looking for a knife with a good lockup for not a whole lot of money, man, get you a Recon 1. It's got that AUS 8 steel, easy to sharpen. Just the paint is crap, but other than that, you can't hardly beat Cold Steel. And of course, the Raja 3, another solid lockup. This has come courtesy from Apotheosis 7. Beautiful blade shape here, and a rock solid, man, no movement at all. This is one of my old Cold Steels, the Voyager, the large. It's an old style, and again, not as good as the Triad lock. Little movement, just a little movement side to side, but not like the Flash 2 blades by SOG. Spyderco's Manix 2. This is the Stag Arms. edition. Beautiful blade. Rock solid lock up here. It's got that ball bearing lock mechanism right here. Beautiful lock. No wiggle at all from side to side, up and down. This is an old one. Spyderco Endura. This is Endura 1, I believe. No jimping. It's got that plastic molded pocket clip. Doesn't move. Can't adjust it. Fully serrated blade. This is an old one. Picked this up used at a gun and knife show a couple years back. Or I think I got it from a YouTuber. Actually, no, I didn't get this from a gun and knife show. I got it from a YouTuber. Still, even though it has the rivets in here before they started making them to where you could adjust them, nice solid lockup. I mean, not as good as the Cold Steels, but I mean, no up and down at all. I'm moving it a little bit, but I think that's just because I'm putting brute strength to it. Anyway, great lockup on this blade. Cali 3, Spyderco Cali 3. Another beautiful blade with a rock solid lockup. Endura with the G10 lock back. Solid lockup, no up and down. And the last one I'm going to show you here is the Spyderco Police. Another beautiful blade with just a solid lockup. You know. So there you have it. That's my little knives. All have great lockups. Some of the automatics are a little looser. The SOG Flash 2 is probably the loosest that I have, but it is what it is, and it's always good. Hey guys, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. The Cajun Blaze always says, not A, not B, but see ya. Y'all take care.